the goal here, we're going to take this deer, we're going to change it into a deer that looks like this. Alright, what's going on, y'all? Ryan Germany here with Ider Outdoors. We got a little different video for you here today. We're going to show you how to make a European mount. So we're going to be doing it on this buck right here that I shot last weekend up in Ider. So over the years I've gotten pretty good at making some European mounts and cleaning all the meat and whitening the bone and all that. So we're just going to make a how-to video on how to do that. Okay, so the supplies you're going to need for this European mount is you're going to need a knife, you're going to need a pot you can boil water in, you're going to need some water, you're going to need a heat source, an optional degreaser, you're going to need a pressure washer from 1700 to 2600 psi, a screwdriver, some needle nose pliers, volume 40 peroxide liquid, a Q-tip, and you'll need electrical tape and wood stain. Alright, so once you got all your materials together, we're going to go ahead and start cleaning the deer. Alright, well, we got the deer caked out. As you can see, we left a little bit of skin and hair right here around the bases of the antlers. And if you don't have a high-powered pressure washer, then it's going to be necessary. You're going to have to get that off. But since we have a real powerful pressure washer, it's just going to knock that right off, especially after we loosen it up in the water after boiling it a little bit. So one little trick I like to do, I like to add a little Dawn to the water, which kind of helps loosen up some of the grease inside the bone. It's not necessary though. Alright, step one's complete. Now we're going to move on to step two. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to put some water in this pot. You want a big enough pot that's going to hold the whole skull. But you'll fill the water up just enough so it gets to the base of the antlers. So see, we're pretty close there. We're just going to add a little bit more water just to fill it all the way up. Alright, so we're going to get the pot and bring it over to the hot plate and get the hot plate fired up. We got the water to 150 degrees. We're going to leave it there for 5 hours. We'll see you for the cleaning process. Alright, so we let this deer soak in this pot, this warm water, for about 5 hours now. You may need to let it soak just a little bit longer, or maybe a little less. So you just need to kind of play around with it. Just play it by ear, just depends on how hot the water really gets. But as you can see, this meat is just really falling off the bone now, and that's what you want. You want it just looking like it's about to fall off, and you can just knock it right off the pressure washer. Alright, so we just about got this deer clean. A quick little tip is these earbuds right here. These earbuds right here, it's just real tough to get inside this brain. You just don't have really many holes except for this one right here. So if you go, you can pop these earbuds out just like that. Just with the screwdriver, and it just gives you some more access to pull out some of that brain. Alright y'all, we've got the cleaning process complete, got all the meat off the bone. Now we're going to move on to step 4, we're going to whiten the skull. So before you put the skull in the hydrogen peroxide, you really want to tape the bases of these antlers with electrical tape. It's just going to keep the peroxide off of the antlers, so that way it doesn't go and whiten your pretty antler. Even though you're going to tape it, tape the antlers, there's still a chance that it's on a whitening, right at the very bottom bases of your antlers. But that's no big deal. We got something to fix that right up. Alright, we got our antlers taped up. What you're going to want to do with that hydrogen peroxide, you're going to get it to a full boil. And then you're going to stick the antlers in it for 5 minutes, and then take it out and rinse it right after you boil it. So this mix right here is 50% water and 50% peroxide by volume. Alright, so we just now got the bone out of water. So now we're just taking it and just rinsing all the hydrogen peroxide off it. You don't want any left on it. Alright, when you have your skull dry, you're going to look at the antlers. If you see any discoloration, mainly going to be right here around the bases if you have any. Then you can take some wood stain, some Q-tips and a latex glove. You're going to put your latex glove on. You just want to be careful not to stain your skull again. You're just going to take some Q-tips and just dab some stain on it just a little bit. So the wood finish we're going to use here is Wind Wax Wood Finish Provincial 211. It just matches the color of the antlers really well. Well, here's the finished product here. Turned out real good. Shout out to White Creations. They're the ones who helped teach us this technique, and this just worked out real well for us. But thanks for tuning in, and hope you make a lot of European mounts.